topic is Cleveland 14-game winning streak. You still don't believe in the
Nope.
Cavs?
Nope. We don't believe you.
They beat Boston like 3 times this year.
Bro, if they want, they can beat Zeus and the Titans and the you know what I'm saying? Like they can beat all of those people. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who they beat. Like
I think they have all the tools to
yeah, you can have all the tools. We didn't see this plenty of time. Like, they got Garland.
Evan Mobley's
Tough.
very tough.
Donovan Mitchell. They got Allen. They got a squad. I give you that. They got a squad. But in the playoff, it's different. We don't believe you. We need more people. Like, I don't care what you say. Cleveland, it is what it is. Donovan Mitchell just don't do it for me, bro. Pause. He just, to me, just don't have the it factor.
The last game they played against the Celtics, bro, Donovan Mitchell took over, bro. That fourth quarter, like 2 minutes, bro, he was cooking.
Brother, we're still talking about the regular season.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the playoff.
That carries into the playoffs.
I'm talking about the playoff. It doesn't carry in the playoff. It doesn't carry in the playoff because you got to play somebody.
Your momentum definitely carry into the playoff.
Yeah, we see a lot of people momentum carry them out the playoff. What I'm saying is, like last year, nobody was expecting Minnesota to beat.
Yeah.
Nobody was expecting Minnesota to beat the Denvers, and nobody was expecting the Mavericks to go to the finals. The only team
like going to the final and then like actually like flourishing in the playoffs, I think those are two different like things. You can say like, for example, this team, like we can kind of like break it down. I think the Cavs, you can say that they're a team that they could go far in the playoffs. And I think
you can say that. I don't see it. That's too different. You know
what make you they winning games like I don't get it. Like what shows you like. Tell
what makes you okay?
Tell me your way of what you don't think.
So teams like again, because I just seen it too many times. Just because you have the number one record in the regular season doesn't mean you got to go in the playoff and dominate. A lot of time it doesn't even happen that way, right? So I think that was happening with Golden State or whatever. Golden State was the one that was mainly doing it. But last year the number one team was who? OKC. They didn't go nowhere. Right?
They went to the semis, the conference. They lost to.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't win. To me, you got to win it. It's not just going in and having a good. That's my point. I'm saying they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna win the championship. That's what I'm saying. They're not winning the championship. I don't care if you go in there. You had a.
And tell me why. Like what about their game that show you that?
Because they don't have the it. Who's their leader?
Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, so Donovan
doing pretty well.
Great player. I think there's plenty of great. T-Mac didn't win no championship. Vince Carter didn't win no championship. Allen Iverson didn't win no championship. These are Carmelo, Stoudemire. These are great players. I'm not taking nothing away from playing, but I think the goal is to win the championship. So I don't think the Cleveland Cavs can get it done. You know, they can't get it. I don't think they can get it done. The West is too tough. The East is tough also. Playing somebody in the playoff, playing 4 games is tough. Can they do it? Probably. Do I believe it? No. I can't see that right now. Until something different happened. They're having a great, phenomenal season. This is the team that everybody was expecting to. This the expectation that we had for them when they came together. Darius Garland, a great point guard, great handle. He can distribute the ball well, right? He's a big key factor to that team. Evan Mobley, big man. He can push the ball down the line. He can shoot it. He can bang in the paint. Pause. He can do a lot of things. Then you got Donovan Mitchell, their leader. Right? He does a little bit of everything. He can shoot the 3. He can drive. He can pass. He can post a little bit. He can do a lot of things. But what I'm saying is, I seen him when they play against OKC and Lou Dort was on him. You know, I know that if they do get there, I mean, they're in a different conference. But I seen how a defender can put pressure on Donovan Mitchell and he can crumble sometimes. Until that changes, I don't see it. I don't see it. We need more people.
Yeah, I believe in them. I think they'll go far. Even if they don't win the championship, I think they'll go far.
Wait, at least so you believe in them to go far, not to win a championship?
This year, I think they'll go far, and then like you gotta. It's a step by step. Then the next year they might win.
Brother, every year, every team is trying to get better. By the time you say next year,
I'm saying that like you say, to get to that championship level, you need experience. And this year, I think is the perfect time for them to experience going to maybe the conference final. And then next year,
that team been to the look. I think people will say when you need experience, people think about after 10 years or 6 years. Donovan Mitchell was playing for the Utah Jazz. He been to the final multiple times. I mean, not the final, the playoff multiple times, couldn't get it done. Right? Then he go to Cleveland, and I think this was second or third year?
Third. I think
Third. And still nothing. So what I'm saying is, it's like, they're having a great season, right? But
when they first came, though, they was in a building stage. It wasn't like they were just good all of a sudden.
Oh my Lord! You think what's so we want 5 years?
Yeah, I mean it's a process, like bro. Sometimes it will take you like maybe 10 years. Sometimes it will take you 6-7 years.
Bro, 10 years?
No, I'm saying like you just for example. I'm not saying it should take them that.
Bro, we in the league of now. Bro, we in the league of the now.
We already know. You mentioned some of the great players that never won it, so it's not that easy.
I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not even talking about how easy it is. I'm saying the Cleveland Cavaliers is not gonna win. Is not gonna win a championship. Y'all talk. Go ahead.
In the next 2-3 years, they'll definitely be a contender for me.
Next 2-3 years.
3-4 years. Let's say next 5 years they'll be a contender.
I'll tell you the next 5 years. I promise you. Look, remember this. Next 5 years. If that team don't, not in the next 5 years, the next 2-3 years, if that team don't win the final, they're gonna break that team up. I promise you. How much you want to bet on that?
I think they're still young though. I don't think they will break them up as yet. I think they're still young.
They're gonna make some move. If that team, bro, this is.
But they will keep. Like obviously everybody will make move. NBA is like it's only like a team of like 9-10 players. Like they will make move, but they will keep their players.
The standard is Luka. Luka can move.
Yeah, but I'm saying that. I mean, that was kind of like one-off thing. Like we never seen anything like that before.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, they if it doesn't happen the next 2, 3, they're gonna move you. They're gonna move. They're gonna feel like Donovan Mitchell is not the guy. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna feel like you're not the guy. So when Donovan Mitchell came in with expectation is championship, not to flourish.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think they're moving away from Donovan Mitchell anytime soon. Cleveland's not a city that anybody really want to go to. Like
that's true. But
I'm like, you gotta keep what you have.
But
like a lot.
So y'all gonna be remedial. Y'all not gonna be. This team is not winning a championship.
Don't say remedial, bro. They're number 1 in the league, bro. Like
I'm talking about bro.
It's different standards. Just because they didn't like. They're not championship worthy in your eyes. That don't mean to remedial.
Okay.
Bro. Like you can't say it. These niggas about to win. Like they about to be number 1 team in the league. That's kind of something. Like that's something. Obviously, the next point is to go win that championship, which I think in the next 3-5 years they'll be a contender. You believe that they might break them up if they don't win it within that time frame? I don't think so.
Okay,
I don't think.
I'm trying to look at the percentage of how many number 1 seed has won the championship.
I don't think you get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You saying that. Look, I'm not giving you no credit because you went to the regular season and did good. I mean, to the playoff and did good.
So if they go to the conference final, you would think the season's a failure.
Players themselves would tell you if championship or bust, a championship or not. Their goal is to win a championship. They will tell you to themselves. We think we're giving people credit. Wow, he went to the playoffs. I just
told you, it's the step to it.
He can step through it, right? Freak in the sheet and freak on the court. What I'm saying, but the freak won a championship, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Kobe told him, "Yo, go win an MVP and go win a championship. Then you can get that respect."
But look, when he got there, a couple of years, they was experimenting. He didn't go there.
How many times he got to the finals?
I think once.
Okay.
He went to one final. He won one.
All right. The rest of the days are failures. Like they fail. Like I'm not saying they're a failure, like as players and all of that. But I'm saying
they have to win the championship. Yeah.
Yes. So what's the goal? What's the goal?
But is the season a failure?
What's the goal? What's the goal of it?
The goal is to win a championship. But if you take it, for example, last year, if you get knocked out the second round, then this year you go to the third round. I mean, then that's it. That's a step. That's not a failure,
bro.
That's just
listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. So listen to yourself. You think this is like you think that people are running like you trying to get your miles like a better time running your miles. This ain't that. No, this ain't that because that when you're doing that, it's you solely running, right? So what I'm saying is. The same thing that happened with Lamar Jackson, with Mark Andrews, somebody dropping the ball. This is a team sport. Somebody can drop the ball. Wait. Injuries can happen too. So you're talking about, okay, first year we went to, we got out the first round. The second year, that means we're going to go past the second round. The third year means we're going to get to no, you might go to the final this year and next year don't even make it to the playoff. You
And that
might.
would be a failure. That would be considered as a failure.
So you determine what's a failure based on how you view it.
No, that's just human nature. That's real life. You supposed to be doing
No,
better,
in
better,
basketball, Mo,
better.
in the NBA, the goal is to win a championship,
I
not to have a
understand.
great regular season.
I understand that, but I'm
Okay,
saying
name me how many people in the top five are known for just great NBA season.
no. But I'm not saying like okay, they're gonna be in that category the whole NBA career. But I'm saying if they move a step closer, you can always say, okay, I'm a step closer. Maybe next year you come again to do it again.
But it doesn't
And then
happen
you
like
move a
that.
step closer. But it does though.
No,
Like
it
you
doesn't.
seen the same experiment with Giannis. Giannis first couple years is struggling, trying to figure out, move some pieces, get here, and then eventually he was able to win his first chip.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you saying first year, first round, second year, maybe the third round. No, it doesn't happen like that. You can, what I'm telling you, anything can happen. Them boy can get out of there the first round, back to back.
I like just with all said and done, I do think the Cleveland Cavaliers, I think they will do good this year. They might not win a championship. They might,
So wait,
me.
I'm gonna ask you this: they go in there, doesn't win a championship. Then what do we say?
Then he come back and they do it again
No,
next
no,
year.
I'm saying what do we say about that year or this season?
If they go to the conference final, then I can still think they still need more, right? But the season for me wouldn't be a failure for me. That's just me, my opinion. That's just me. I'm just saying. Like
So
me,
so
if they go to the conference final this year, right? If they go to the conference final, they still need a little bit more, but the season will still be a success to me.
no, you
Yeah,
did you can say they did good, but they failed. They didn't. If you
they
don't
failed
reach,
to win a championship, but the season overall is still a success
so
because
more
they
you
win.
y'all go and play a team right now, and then they beat y'all 3-2. You're gonna say y'all didn't fail?
No, I'm not gonna say that, but you gotta give me more context. If it's throughout the whole season, we were one of the top team, and we still
If
always
your
play
goal
well.
is to beat this team, and you don't you almost beat them, is that a success?
No, but I'm saying there's more context in there
My
within
context, that's
that.
the context.
No, that one would be considered as a failure. That's a
Okay,
single
all right.
game, right?
So what's the Boston? I'm gonna ask you, what's Cleveland's goal?
The goal
What's
to win
any NBA team goal?
any NBA team is goal to win a championship, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But the team I would say have a failure this year would be for me, like my personal opinion, the 76ers season can look at as a failure because coming into the league, coming into
Oh,
the
really?
yes,
Really? This
hmm
year is a failure.
yeah, for the
Why?
Sixers because they did like coming into the season there was way more. They had a potential to do some great, and they didn't live up to that potential. That to me is a failure.
All right.
But
So you're contradicting yourself, right?
I'm not. So I'm
Okay.
not.
All right. You said this year was a failure, right?
Uh huh.
They added Paul George to the team this year.
Yeah.
Okay. This is their first year.
Mhm.
Okay. But Cleveland, they've been together for 3 years,
Mhm.
right? Okay. You said they still need maybe 3-4 more years, right?
Yeah, potentially. So
Potentially, right? So why are they just added a new teammate? Why is that a failure? Why maybe they need 2-3 years? Why they
yeah,
don't need
but
2-3 years?
no, because adding the player right doesn't adding a player. It's not a direct correlation to how your seasons. You get what I'm saying? It's like okay, so you add a player right. For example, they add a player. Those players haven't really been playing dominant games, right? They haven't fully been
On the
involved with
court,
the
yeah.
team. Me, I'm talking about the team's success. I'm not talking about adding like the Cavs could have added or subtracted a player, right? If they did better this year than they did last year, to me, that's not a failure as a season. That's what my point is.
Okay.
If for example, last season they got knocked out of first round. The Cavs that got knocked out of first round of the playoff. If they go above that this year with uh uh with the season that they have, to me it will still be they may need a little more to get to that championship level, but the season still as a success
It's a
as a
failure.
whole.
Mo, you're talking about them making progress, but and then if they don't get there, maybe they're gonna need more. You're talking about if something doesn't go well, what they need to fix it. Okay. I'm talking about the goal at hand. The goal is set to win the champ. We didn't bring you here so we can say progress, progress. We brought you here to win a championship.
Yeah, and that's still in the process.
But it
And
doesn't
winning
work like
championship,
that though. Like like.
But how do you get? You can't just get to the championship like that.
No,
Like,
I'm not saying just get to the champ. I'm not saying what I'm saying. Okay, it doesn't happen in chronological order. It doesn't go like I win this year, I go to the first round, then next year I go to the second round. It doesn't happen like that because every team, other team trying to get better. What I'm saying, it's not about just that. I'm saying certain player doesn't have the it factor to get it done. And Donovan Mitchell, to me, fall in that category to get it done. Your next year, other teams are gonna plan on getting other superstar. KD gonna go somewhere. If KD go in the East and go, let's just say, for example, go John Giannis, it ain't gonna be no. We might get to the second round next year. You're not getting there with KD and Giannis on the same team.
You don't know that.
Now, I'm hypothetically speaking, on paper, it's gonna look like that. We don't know that, but on paper, it's gonna look like that. You put KD and Giannis on the team, it's not too many people that's gonna say they're not coming out the East. On paper. Now, what I'm saying is, you can't. This the big league. You can't say, Philly is a failure. They just added Paul George this year, but somebody can say it's a failure. I think it's a failure, right? And then you got Donovan Mitchell. He was an add-on to that team because Mobley was there, Darius Garland was there, and they added him to the team. So what I'm saying is, he's been there for 3 years. So his goal right now is to win a championship. That's 3 years, Mo. How many years you want to give a nigga? 15?
I ain't gonna lie, certain niggas it's taking even a little bit longer than that.
For sure.
Yeah. So what make him an exception of that? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, because 5 years from now, Donovan Mitchell will be what, like 35? 33?
Yeah, maybe. I think he's a little older than.
So what I'm saying is, it's like he gotta win it now, bro. He gotta, because we don't know if he's gonna be on a team like this again. He gotta win it now. And I think this team, before they break this team out, this team probably got 2-3 years. So no, that's fine. That's fine.
So he got time. He got time within that time frame to kind of get one. And I think he could get closer.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Let's move on, man.
No, he's not. Yeah, he's 28. So 5 years from now, he'll be 33. He's not winning. We still waiting on Westbrook to get one.
They're on a 14 game winning streak. You know, I believe in the Cavs. I think they do something great this year in the playoffs. You don't think so? We will see. You will be on live.
You believe in the Cavs? I believe in Donovan Mitchell Cavs more than I believe the Cavs. I'll tell you that. Shit.
Man,
first round, second round knockout, coldest. Second round knockout, maybe first round. Just put that. The Cleveland Cavaliers might get out the first round or second round.
Nah, Cap. First of all, they're gonna play with the rubbish.
Championship is out of the way. Look. Championship.
Let me see who they potentially might play in the first round.
They're gonna play the A seeds if they're number one. Yeah, the A seeds.
Yeah, they're gonna beat the dog out of any A seed, bro.
I don't know who the A seeds is. If they play the Pistons might whoop them.
No, they're not.
The Pistons might whoop them.
No, they're not.
Cade is better than Donovan Mitchell.
No, Cap.
Cade is better than that. Donovan Mitchell is a great player. He just doesn't have the it factor, bro. So they might play the Magic.
Man, they might play Miami or Chicago.
Yeah. And they don't want to see Lonzo Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, please. What is it that have for me? But yeah. We can move on to the next one.